You know, there are a lot of questions, the big deep questions, things in philosophy, big human mysteries. I had a friend who called me to tell me, oh, she thinks all the time. Why don't other people think about these things? Big important questions like, why are we here? Where do we come from? Sweetheart, those aren't big questions. Um, those aren't even questions. Those are nonsense questions. There is not a purpose that we serve. Um, Consciousness, that's another one. Uh, Mary and her colors, that's another one. It feels like Mary doesn't know red because we know that she doesn't have, a perception of red. Mary knows red, okay? Literally it's just, imagine someone with, but no, I mean, just imagine Mary. Mary knows red better than any of us do. There's the Chinese room. Okay, you cheated. What's his name? So there's an S or an L. Cyril. You cheated because you broke up the understanding mechanism and the communication mechanism. And so you made it like, oh, the guy doesn't understand Chinese. No, the guy doesn't, but the Chinese room understands Chinese. If you take the guy and add the dictionary or add the translator or whatever, now you've got a system that understands Chinese. And we are not like a single, there's not a little John Searle in here. Oh, wait, no. He doesn't believe it. He believes that it's integrated, right? But in a computer, uh, wait, what am I saying? John Searle. Uh, yeah, he imagines humans as like basically as the guy in the room, except imagine that the dictionary was in his head. Um, but there isn't a little homunculus here with information then inside of its head. There's a John Searle in here. There's a dictionary in here. So there is a John Searle. There's a John Searle in here. If I mean, not really, but if John Searle is in the room and all he's doing is looking up the answers and copying them down, okay, then there's a John Searle in here, and there's a dictionary that he's consulting. That's how, I mean, sort of, it's not. But it's the relationship between one piece and then the knowledge pieces as well that are in here. So, oh, fuck me. Spilled my hash. So, what's another good one? Where do we come from? Darwin kind of answered that. And we've answered that since then with, you know, how life could come about in the hot baths of whatever. But humans just aren't satisfied by the answers. Consciousness isn't what you think it is. It's basically just neural events and some connectivity. And if you actually go and define consciousness, that'll be easier to understand. It's not actually a question. And it's just a shame that literally it's 2024 and there are some people, maybe even smart people, that would consider, does God exist, as one of the big questions. The answer is, I know exactly where that question's coming from, and it is not coming from God. It's coming from the human mind feeling like there is something there, but since there's nothing there, we will never be satisfied with an understanding. Now, some people, they're clever. What they do is they say God is energy. So, and energy has been demonstrated. God exists in all of us, and it is energy. It is sort of a knowing energy or something. Okay, yeah, energy, like, exists. Energy doesn't know things, but, like, it exists. So I get why you think that that was a legitimate question and that you have an answer to it, but full shit. Chicken before the egg. Oh, which one came first? the egg did. The chicken didn't come from an acorn, didn't come from a can. It came from an egg with the same genetic information as its adult self. The egg came first. Now, we can't really demarcate, delineate sort of species, like that. But I can tell you that whatever produced the egg did not have exactly the same genetic information as the egg and the adult, the eventual chicken.